Welcome back. All right, guys, we're about to tell you about a place you can go that will have ESPN playing on the TVs and a snack bar just for you. To top it off, this place is also going to make you feel better.
Sounds too good to be true? Well, Crystal Kastanoff and Dr. Tristan Berry are here to tell you how you get all of that at Epoch Men's Health. It's a new men's health clinic. So the guys are going, what? I want to come here and just hang out. So we are talking about this new men's health clinic. We've talked about this a couple times, Crystal. It's something that I think is unique. Why is it we even needed this clinic?
Well, there's a couple reasons for this. Men don't go to the doctors very often unless dragged there by their spouses, okay? Now, there's been a lot of talk about low testosterone in the news, and guys are coming and saying, hey, do I have low testosterone? And so we've kind of made it available for them to get the screening for low testosterone, but take it a step further. Men's health altogether needs to be brought out into the media and the news. So we do a screening for low testosterone and other things, and what can happen is there's other conditions that can masquerade as low T, and so we do a full comprehensive workup for those gentlemen, and we may find an underlying condition that may be masquerading, like hypertension, diabetes, depression. And so once we are able to find those conditions, we can tailor their treatments for their low T and also send those gentlemen to the appropriate doctor, like an endocrinologist or a primary care doctor.
I love this. So we're going in because we're having symptoms. That could be a number of things. And you're going to go ahead and find what those issues are. Now, what if one of them is, in fact, low testosterone? I know we're hearing this a lot kind of in the news and just in society right now, that's really kind of a hot topic. So how do we treat that? There are a myriad of ways to treat low testosterone. You'll hear things like gels, oral agents, which we don't use very much anymore, patches, or implants. The most common way that we treat nowadays is with an injection. And it's all tailored to a man's volume of testosterone he needs and what he wants for his lifestyle. But what we do is we don't just say, hey, you come on in, we're going to give you your testosterone injection, have a great day. We like to follow these gentlemen because there's other constellation of symptoms that can happen while they're on testosterone, and we want to make sure they're getting the best possible care.
I really feel like now, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's, men are just being more aware of their health, but I feel like low T has been something I've been hearing about so much more now than I ever have heard of. Is it just because men are just getting smarter and going in and getting these type of screenings and things, or why do you think we're hearing so much about it?
Low T is in the media. It's everywhere. It is in the newspaper. It's in Men's Health magazines. It's on TV commercials after football games, and so men are seeing this, and they're sitting there thinking, I've got low libido. I feel a little worn out. My muscle mass is not getting where it used to be. And then usually someone says, hey, maybe your testosterone's a little low. Why don't you go see your doctor about it? And so that's how it's becoming a very famous thing. And it's great.
Or they're watching The Morning Blood and they hear it.
That's right. That's right.
It must be that. Well, and I think it's becoming more acceptable to speak about, which I think is really great. And Crystal, I want to talk to you because Epoch Health is so cool for so many reasons. You walk in, you don't feel like you're going to the doctor's office at all, do you?
That's right. And so you did such a good job of describing it, so people don't even really believe it until they walk in. So the whole clinic is the color of my shirt.
There it is. We're looking at the picture.
ESPN going in every room. We have a snack bar and latte machines. And people sometimes ask, why would you do this? Well, as Dr. Berry was saying, it's sometimes hard to get our guys to go into the doctor, right? We want them to feel comfortable. We have guys come in that say, can we just set up at your snack bar and work here all day? And that's really how we want them to feel, and so that they'll feel comfortable in taking care of their health.
So is that why it was so important to kind of make a clinic that's geared just for guys? We've got guy stuff going around. We've got the snacks. We got ESPN. Is that why it was so important to try to make it very comfortable and inviting?
Absolutely. And the other part of that is making it easy for them so they don't need an appointment to come in and get this free screening that we do, right? Just walk in, 15 minutes, they're in and out. They can grab a snack, and watch a part of the football game while they're there. And that is really an important piece of this puzzle because there's a reason why, for centuries, guys have just been told to tough it out. Right? And so we want them to feel comfortable, and this is kind of a new arena for men these days to go in. This low testosterone craze has been driving them in, and we say that's a good thing because now we can take a picture of their entire health.
Absolutely. And doctor, of course, we want to encourage our male viewers today to go in and get their free screenings. They don't even have to call and make an appointment, which is amazing. So maybe list again, what are some of those symptoms that people might be feeling that might clue them in that they need this free screening?
The most common one for men to talk about, or not really want to talk about, is the low libido, the decreased sex drive, the fatigue, the inability to recover after working out, the loss of their muscle mass, or getting a little chubby around the midsection. Those are the things that guys need to think about and say, hey, is it low T or is it something else? But they'll never know until they get screened.
I say the guys should call up their buddies right now, say, hey, there's a game on at such and such a time. Let's go down to Epoch Men's Health, watch some of the game. We'll all get tested. We'll just make it like a guy's afternoon.
It's a party.
Guys,
done.
At the party at the snack bar.
Party at Epic's.
I love it. Well, I want to thank you both for taking the time to come in and speak with us about
Yeah.
this topic. I think it's really important, and we're hoping that our viewers take advantage of this. This is great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And men can get a free health screening from Epoch Health at 4951 East Grant Road, Suite 103. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more details, give them a ring at 448-0401 or log on to epochmenshealth.com.